Well, good evening, everyone. This is Mike Bass back again with another forecast update for you for this August 18th, 2023. I'm hoping everybody's having a great Friday out there so far. Hope everybody has a great Friday evening. Hope everybody continues to stay safe and well and also enjoy the weather because it's the only weather you got. Okay, in today's video, we're going to be talking about your forecast for the Saturday and Sunday or your weekend forecast. Also, we're going to take a look at the weather radar across the nation. Also, take a look at the watches, warning, and advisory map for your location across the nation. Also, we're going to take a look at the Storm Prediction Center overview and also the storm report that came in today. And also, we're going to take a look at major Hurricane Hillary. And also, we got 4 disturbances in the tropical Atlantic. We'll discuss that as well at the end of this video. If you missed my video earlier today, go back and check it out. I'll talk more about Hurricane Hillary and those two Invest 98L and 99L in those videos. That was my main topic today, was mainly about the tropics. So if you want to check that video out, you're welcome to. And if you have not subscribed to my channel, go ahead and subscribe to it today, and you're in. You get my forecast twice per day. Love to have you. Like these videos and also share these videos on social media so that way everybody get a chance to see my forecast. So don't forget to watch the entire video and do not miss a beat of my forecast. Okay. Alrighty, well, let's go ahead and get the show on the road here, folks, and we're going to dive on into the forecast now. Saturday, August 19th, 2023. Alright, got showers up here in portion of Maine, back down to portion of New Hampshire, also Vermont, and also in the New York State, just east of Montreal, Canada. We got some showers and storms located from the Outer Banks of North Carolina through the Eastern Carolina, down into Georgia, Florida, the Florida Panhandle, down into Florida, down into the Florida Keys, including Miami, into the Gulf of Mexico as well. Showers and storms down in southern Texas. We got showers and storms also moving into the Gulf of California, also down into Mexico, Arizona, northern Mexico, like I said, in Arizona, California, Oregon, Nevada, Utah, all the way up into Montana, south to North Dakota, and also just around the Denver area. In the red slashed area there will be some heavy rain, flash flooding from Hurricane Hillary. All that moisture will be moving up from the south to the north. Will bring a lot of flash flooding on Saturday to these regions here. Alright, we got dry conditions expected from Quebec, Canada, down to Montreal, Toronto, Canada, back into New York State, over to Boston, New York, Philadelphia, Washington, D.C., through a portion of Virginia, down through North Carolina, through South Carolina, down into the Atlanta metro area, also down to Houston and Dallas area, back over to northern Mexico, also into New Mexico, also in the Colorado area as well, also into portion of Nebraska, also in the portion of North and South Dakota, Minnesota, Wisconsin, southern Canada, southwest Canada around Vancouver, also around the Seattle, Washington area, also in the portion of Montana, Idaho, and the portion of Oregon as well. A little bit of dry conditions expected around San Francisco as Los Angeles. We'll get in on the activity of the heavier rain and showers and storms from Hurricane Hillary. Alright, now here's your Sunday forecast. As you can see, we got quiet conditions extending from Quebec, Canada, all the way down into Maine, through Boston, New York, Philadelphia, Washington, D.C., to the Carolina, Atlanta metro area, all the way down to Houston and Dallas area, into Texas, northern Mexico, also in the portion of the Gulf of California, also in the portion of New Mexico, in the Denver, Colorado, Wyoming, Nebraska, all the way into Minnesota and Wisconsin area, southern Canada, all the way back toward Vancouver, also in the portion of Seattle and western Oregon as well. Alright, we got showers and thunderstorms off the mid-southeast coast through portions of southern South Carolina, Georgia, down to the Florida area, to Miami, Florida Keys, through the Gulf of Mexico and southern Texas as well. Also over here in Arizona, northern Mexico, also through Los Angeles, San Francisco, all the way up to almost Seattle, Washington, but just east of you guys. Also right along the Canadian border from portion of Idaho all the way over to portion of Minnesota, North and South Dakota, you're included as well. Red slashed area there from California all the way into portion of Nevada, Heavy rain, flash flooding possible. Same up here in portions of Montana and Idaho. And there is Hurricane Hillary making its approach to Southern California as probably a weak Category 1 hurricane, or maybe slowly downgraded into a tropical storm by Sunday afternoon. But Monday, the center should be located somewhere over Southern California by Monday afternoon. All right, let's take a look at the weather radar across the nation. All righty, it's coming up here. All right, we got scattered showers up here in portions of southern Canada, and also up here in the north, and also in North Dakota. Also over here in portions of Montana, back down toward Salt Lake City, Utah. Also, we got scattered showers over here in portions of Oregon, also just north of Sacramento, California, and also northern California. Some showers and storms down here across northern Mexico. Also down just east of, like I said, east of Los Angeles, over toward Las Vegas, Nevada. Also down here just west of Tucson, Arizona. The showers and storms will be heading toward you guys in Phoenix in the next little while. Also over here we got scattered showers over here eastern portions of western portions of New Mexico. Also over here around Denver, Colorado, some showers and storms. Also expecting more showers and storms scattered about through Utah and also into Colorado. All right, we're going to move a little bit further to the east. We got some showers and storms over here in portions Rochester, New York. Also to Ottawa, Canada, Montreal, Quebec, Canada. Also down into Maine. Also just north of Boston. Also in the portions of Vermont and New Hampshire. Also some moving toward Halifax, Nova Scotia. All right, let's move southbound. Showers and storms down here in portions of Mexico around Monterrey. Also over here just around Orlando, Tampa. Some scattered showers in the Gulf of Mexico. Also some down in over portions of Cuba. And also around the Bahamas as well. And also down toward Miami, Florida. And like I said, Orlando and Tampa area get some shower and thunderstorm activity in your region as well. All right. Watches, warning, and advisory time. All right. As you can see, we still got those beach hazard statements for portions of New York State, all the way down into portions of Ohio, Michigan, and also over toward Wisconsin. We still got those air quality alerts for you guys in Wisconsin, also much of Minnesota, a little bit there in Ohio as well. Also, we got some air quality alerts for a portion of Washington State, and also over here in Southern Oregon. All right. All righty, now we got some heated sets of heat watches in effect for you guys in Illinois, Iowa, and also into portions of Missouri. All right, we got sets of heat warnings in effect for you guys here in Louisiana, also Arkansas, also in Oklahoma, much of Texas, also into Iowa, also into Missouri, Iowa, and also southeastern Nebraska, much of Kansas as well. All right, we got a heat advisory for you guys in Mississippi, also southern Texas, southern Louisiana, western Texas, northern Texas, southeastern portions of New Mexico, portion of Oklahoma, portion of Arkansas as well. Also up here in portions of Iowa and also Minnesota, also into Kansas, Nebraska, southeast Colorado, also western portions and southern portions of South Dakota, western portions of North Dakota, southeastern portion of Montana, and also, like I said, portions of Minnesota as well. All right, flood watches in effect in portions of Colorado, also into portions of Utah, Arizona, Southern California, and all of Nevada. We got some red flag warnings. Red flag warning for you guys up here in Montana, Idaho, Oregon, and also, Washington State and Oregon as well. Hydro issues also in effect for portions of Oregon, also into portions of Utah, Idaho, excuse me. Getting my states mixed up there. Sorry about that, folks. Also, we got wind advisory there for portions of Idaho, like I said, down there in portions of Arizona and also Southern California. Tropical storm watches also in effect for Southern California and also coastal areas there. Hurricane warnings are in effect for these here kind of burgundy areas here. The darker burgundy areas is a tropical storm watch. for portions of the Baja area of California, and also just west coast there, just not too far from Southern California as well. High wind warnings also in effect for portions of areas in southern Arizona as well, and also portions of Montana. We have some fire weather watches in effect for Wyoming, also portions of let's see, California and Nevada. Alright, we got some special weather statements for you guys in portions of Alaska, Hawaii, and Chain Island. Looks okay. Now we're going to move on to the Storm Prediction Center overview and also the storm reports. Alright, general thunderstorms over the south. There's them marginal risk that had we had 3 tornado warnings. Also had 3 tornadoes reported in portions of Massachusetts, also into portion of Rhode Island as well this afternoon. Also marginal risk over portions of Montana, and there's that marginal risk coming in from the south off of Hurricane Hillary. Alright, general thunderstorms in the lighter green areas for the remainder of the west coast. Let's see, let's take the convective outlook. As you can see that a little better. Excuse me. Alright, current watches none are in effect. MDS. They got this here circled in portion of Arizona. Watch unlikely, but any storm can become severe, could produce some tornado, damaging winds, and large hail in that region. Alright, storm reports. We had 3 tornado reports. Got them up here in portions of Boston, Massachusetts, Rhode Island area. Let's see, 23 wind reports today. Coming out up here, same areas, pretty much Connecticut, Rhode Island, also portions of Nebraska. Nebraska, and also over here in portions of Montana. Hail report, we had 0 of them. Total storm reports currently as of this recorded, 26. So that's the storm reports for today. We have 26, but I would not be surprised to see a few more added as we roll forward. Alright, we got an elevated risk, critical risk over Montana. Also same over here in portions of Washington and Oregon states as well. Critical fire weather, that means a wildfire can escape quickly as the relative humidity is pretty low, and that can spark off wildfires, and any dry vegetation can ignite wildfires as well and spread rapidly and out of control as the high winds and also the low relative humidity and critical fuel levels in the dry vegetation can ignite wildfires. Alright, let's move on to Hurricane Hillary. Alright, this is at 3 p.m. this afternoon at the current position. Wind field is in the yellow. Still a major hurricane through 12 p.m. Saturday, then becoming a regular hurricane by Sunday a.m. and then Sunday afternoon. By Monday morning, tropical storm over portions of Southern California, and then a tropical depression by Monday at 12 p.m. over Nevada. Alright, if you're still tracking this system at home, the current location is 18.7 north, longitude 112.2 west. Alright, maximum sustained winds are 130 miles per hour. Earlier today, it was at 145, so it's starting to slowly weaken, but it should still remain a Category 4 hurricane to a Category 3 hurricane. So just keep mindful of that. Also, the movement is to the northwest, 12 miles. It's going to keep just taking on this path here across, and then make a landfall, like I said, in the Baja area, California, and Southern California as well. All right, now we're going to take a look at the tropical. We're going to just let's see, this system here. This is Invest 99, I think 99L. Oh, that's 98L. Excuse me. All right. Excuse me. All right, eastern tropical Atlantic, showers and storms continue to show some signs of organization associated with a broad area of low pressure located a few hundred miles west of the Cabo Verde Islands. Environmental conditions appear gradually favorable for additional development of this system, and a tropical depression is likely to form over the weekend while it moves toward the west-northwest or northwestward at about 10 miles per hour across the eastern tropical Atlantic. By early next week, upper level winds are over the system are forecast to increase, and further development is not expected. Right now, it has a 60% development over the next 48 hours and a 70% chance over the next 7 days. All right, let's take a look at this disturbance here. This is 99L, elongated trough of low pressure located roughly halfway between Cabo Verde Island and Lesser Antilles, and producing some disorganized shower and thunderstorm. Environmental conditions are moderately conducive for further development of the system, but a tropical depression could still form during the next day or so while it moves to the west-northwest at about 10 to 15 miles per hour across the central tropical Atlantic. Thereafter, upper level winds are forecast to become unfavorable for further development. Formation chance is 40% and also 40% over the next 48 hours, and again for the next 7 days. All right, let's take a look at this disturbance here. It's closer to the Lesser Antilles. All right, east-southeast of Lesser Antilles. Another area of low pressure could form in a day or two. From an elongated trough of low pressure located several hundred miles east of the Lesser Antilles, some slow development of the system is possible over the weekend and into early next week as it gradually moves west-northwestward at about 10 to 15 miles per hour over the Lesser Antilles and into the northeastern Caribbean Sea. All right, formation chance is 10% next 48 hours and 30% over the next 7 days. All right, let's move on to this system here. All right, western Gulf of Mexico, an area of disturbed weather located over the southeastern Bahamas, is forecast to move into the Gulf of Mexico by early next week, where a broad area of low pressure could form. Thereafter, some slow development of this system is possible, and a tropical depression could form as it moves westward and approaches the west Gulf of Mexico coastline by the middle of next week. So, and formation chance right now through 48 hours is 0% and 40% over the next 7 days. All right, well, that's the 4 disturbances. Also, we covered Hurricane Hillary, so covered the severe weather for this evening. So we got the weather department covered this afternoon, so in this evening too. All right, well, I hope everybody enjoyed this video. Hope everybody continue to stay safe and well. Enjoy the weather because it's the only weather you got. Like these videos, share these videos, consider subscribing if you have not, and we'll catch you back in the next video. Have a great Friday evening.